This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now here come the Bills for their first possession, led out by their 27-year-old quarterback in year 6. It's Josh Allen.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah. Right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
3rd down and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now 2nd and 3. Now Allen. That's complete to Davis. Call it a gain of a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. You look at this Bronco defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago. And last week in that victory, they were pretty good. Probably a pretty easy film session, I would imagine.
And after a performance like that, so many people think you just roll into film.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. DJ Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Deontay Hardy back deep. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be pretty well stopped at his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now Allen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick, and the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. For the Broncos, it's 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On second down, here's Wilson. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Wilson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, here's Williams. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. Running it with a fullback, Burton. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Dancing to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Forced out to his left. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A give to Williams, running right. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. P-Ride trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. McLaughlin will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Baron Browning drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Wilson. And oh, what a catch! And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen's throw complete there to Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. And complete right side to Cook. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds here. Now 1st and goal. Allen. This is caught. And he is going to lose yardage here. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room.